Hi, I'm Bob Wolverton. I'm the founder and CEO of Top Tier Leadership Training. We specialize in providing executive-level leadership training to leaders of any and all organizations. This video is a brief introduction of what my company can do for law enforcement agencies. I spent 34 years working in the law enforcement industry, so I have firsthand experience with the problems and solutions you face on a daily basis. Let me ask you a question. Was your organization successful last year? In my classes, I find very few law enforcement agencies are able to answer this question at all. Whatever answer you just gave, will your top managers give the same answer? And will they be using the same measure of success or failure that you just used? Let me ask you another question. Did you as an organization use the taxpayer dollars more efficiently last year than the year before? And once again, in my classes, I find there are very few agencies that can answer this question also. But let me give you some additional scenarios that I know you can relate to. Raise your hand if you can identify with any of these following statements. Do you have problems recruiting quality candidates to your agency? Do you have problems with employee retention? Do you have problems with employees unexpectedly calling in sick? Do you have problems with new employees wanting specialty assignments before they're even off probation? Is there a chasm between your civilian staff and your commissioned staff? If you raise your hand in response to any or all of these statements, I have solutions for you. I can help you build an organization where qualified candidates will be knocking on your door to work for you, even if your neighbor pays higher wages. I can help you build an organization where your employees will work for you with blood, sweat, and tears. I will show you how to change your recruitment efforts to attract quality candidates who find your profession to be an inspirational calling to service, rather than those candidates who are merely looking for a paycheck. I will show you how to inspire all of your employees towards mission accomplishment, even if they're the janitor in your building. With my system, regardless of their piece of the overall puzzle, they'll understand the importance of their role in the big picture and further understand without their role, mission accomplishment just isn't possible. All of this starts at the executive level. That's why my company specializes in executive-level leadership training. Executive-level leadership is a different type of leadership than the type of leadership we normally see at the lower levels of an organization. Executive-level leadership is where executives are engaged in sense-making and direction setting for people they may never see face-to-face. The problem is there's just not enough training or mentoring on executive-level leadership in the law enforcement industry. That's where my company fills the gap. Leadership at or near the executive level is different than it was at the supervisory level. Executive level leadership is a completely different animal, and there just isn't enough training on how these roles are different. Our training is targeted to your executive team, as well as your mid-managers and your rising stars who will eventually become your executives of tomorrow. We provide one-day and two-day trainings on executive level leadership. In our one-day leadership course, we cover theories of employee motivation and how those relate to employee engagement, empowerment, and the organizational vision and mission. And let me tell you, when you learn how to tie together theories of motivation with your vision and mission statements, your employees will transform from, I don't make the rules, I only work here, to working for you with their blood, sweat, and tears. And what this means to you is this connection will breathe new life into your organization, and your employees will be more committed than ever. Your absenteeism rate will decrease, your turnover rate will decrease, and your productivity will increase. Additionally, on day one, we also cover the core differences of executive level leadership compared to the interpersonal leadership your employees used at the supervisory level and are probably trying to shoehorn in at the executive level right now. Interpersonal leadership that was used at the supervisory level is completely incompatible with leadership at the strategic apex of your organization. On the second day of training, we teach you how to recognize and improve systems within your organization. Everything you do in your organization is a system, probably created by you. And if you don't recognize that now, you definitely will after the training. We take those systems and show you how to apply the concepts of Lean Six Sigma to making those systems more efficient. And what that means to you is this process will eliminate waste in your organization of both your human and capital resources, and will also eliminate frustrations for your employees. Then also on the second day, we show you a step-by-step process on how to create a strategic plan. Your strategic plan should be a step-by-step guide on how you're going to make your vision statement a reality. In essence, how you're going to make your vision statement come true. Your strategic plan is where your organization's top priorities come from. And if you don't already have a strategic plan, there's a high statistical probability your management team will not pass my top 5 priorities test. And if your managers don't pass my test, what that means is there's a lack of direction from the strategic apex. That is a failure of executive level leadership. We also have 1-hour presentations available as an introduction to the concept of executive level leadership. These 1-hour presentations are perfect for association luncheons or breakout sessions at industry conferences. Whatever your preference is that will meet your needs, whether that's a 1-day seminar, a 2-day seminar, or a 1-hour introduction, you can call me to arrange whatever you need. I'm Bob Wolverton. I'm the founder and CEO of Top Tier Leadership Training. We specialize in teaching executive level leadership so organizations of all sizes can achieve phenomenal success. Call me or send me an email and let's have a discussion to find out if our executive leadership program is right for your organization.